we picked up about a week before we ended it, and we got back into it.
Let me ask you this: what are your predictions on the next American Idol? Is it going to be successful? Do you think?
I think it would have a hard time not being successful.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the franchise is.
Talk in your phone a little bit.
I don't think it's going to be as good as season 2.
Really? True. You know, what was it like growing up and being with Justin and Brittany on the Mickey Mouse Club? We're just screwing with you, Clay.
Hey, Clay.
Hey, no, wait, like, can I introduce you, Stephen?
Yeah.
Hey, Clay?
Yes.
We have a guy on the show. His name is Big Gay Stephen.
We met.
And he actually met you whenever you were in Dallas, and he loves you, and he actually prepared some questions for you because he is so excited and so honored to talk to the youngster.
Hey, Clay, it's me, Stephen. I have to say, I really do enjoy you singing. And I saw you in concert, and I was really moved. But I have a few questions I want to ask you. I really enjoyed him singing.
Did you cry, Stephen?
No, not really, but I really did enjoy it. He's got a great voice.
Yes, he does.
You said that one of your talents is being able to turn both of your feet around backwards. And I was wondering, are you doing that recently?
Yeah. Matter of fact, are you turning your feet backwards right now?
I'm not turning around backwards right now, no.
It's really freakish, y'all, when he does
You
that.
said that was one of your talents, right?
Well, it's a skill that I have.
Yeah. I'm just messing with you.
It was honestly the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. Literally, he'll stand there, and if you get behind him, his feet, it looks like he's turning his feet around.
Really?
Completely.
Like a little duck.
Yes, like he has no joints.
What else? What
And
else you
also,
got?
you said that a question was that, do you have any formal singing training? And you said occasional coaching at auditions. Now that you've won, American Idol and you're going out on tour and everything, are you getting some coaching, or are you just doing it, without?
You just winging it, Clay?
Well, currently, I don't have enough time to get any coaching, so I'm kind of winging it right now.
Well, let me ask you, because Kristen is having a problem right now with her throat. How do you maintain to keep a strong voice? I mean, do you have to do vocal exercises every day? And is there a trick to keeping your voice somewhat pure, I guess you could say? You know?
I'm kind of lazy.
Yeah?
I don't really do any warm-ups or anything. When I just kind of do it. I think with the tour, it wasn't that hard. You would sing the same song every single night, and your voice kind of grows into it. I do a lot of talking to warm my mouth.
No, you don't, Clay. Come on. No,
Clay's always talking.
Is there any chance you're gonna? Because in the past, people are like, oh yeah, he's got that Broadway voice. He's gonna do Broadway next.
Right.
Have you been approached by any Broadway people?
No, not right yet. I mean, it's not something that I'm interested in doing right now. So we're working on other things. So
You just want to do the records, right?
Down the road in 5-10 years, but it's not in the cards for right now.
So right now you're just working on the records and then the music and the part of it?
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in doing. So
let me ask you this, Clay. How much of a cut does the American Idol people get out of your records?
Well, the American Idol show is not. I'm not associated with the show itself anymore.
But they're not going to get any.
I'm done with the show. 19 Television is through with me, and they're going on to their next season. The 19 management group. What they do is they manage me. So
But from what I understand was in the contract that a record deal that you get or future record deals, the American Idol people always get a cut out of that. From what I understand.
Well, guess what? I guess you don't understand that much, do you?
Oh, I love you, Clay.
Easy, Clay.
Is there anyone that you
I saw the contracts.
Is there anyone that you want to work with? Like your album is done right now. Is there anyone that you want to work with in the future? Who's your idol? Who do you want to sing with or collaborate with?
Idol that I want to sing with.
You and Kelly need to do a duet.
I'd love to sing with Faith Hill.
Faith Hill, yes.
Yeah, and we're working on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd love to have the chance to sing something with Elton John, just because that's an icon.
What about Kelly Clarkson?
Yes.
I could see you and Kelly doing a nice little duet together.
Well, maybe that's in the works too. There's
Yeah.
What about like Carole King or Neil Sedaka?
Yeah, those people
Is he
too.
alive?
Neil Sedaka or who?
Who?
I don't know.
What'd you say about Neil, Clay?
I didn't hear your question.
Would you like to work with someone like Carole King or Neil Sedaka or someone like that?
We didn't say you did, Stephen.
I heard Neil Sedaka. I still didn't hear the first person.
Oh.
But I thought you said Churchill, and I don't think that he sang that.
No.
Hey, Clay.
Sedaka is an excellent person. He's a really great guy. He's somebody who's been very helpful to all of us who met him. He keeps up with us all, and we were able to ask him for advice and that type of thing. So,
We're speaking with Clay Aiken on Wild 100.3, The Fitch in the morning at 7:12. Hey, Clay, are you a Hanson fan? Because we have Hanson coming in the studio later on.
I am actually worked with one of their producers.
Oh, yeah?
On my album, yeah.
Well, Hanson's going to be in the studio in a few minutes.
Will you tell him I said hello?
I sure will, Clay.
Clay, are you doing something else while you're talking
Yeah,
to us? Are you cooking?
What are you doing right now, Clay?
I'm pacing. It's early in the morning, you know.
But what are you really doing right now? You sound like you're packing luggage or something.
I need to. I'm walking around. I'm just pacing back and forth. Just talking
All
to
right.
guys.
And Clay,
Yes.
look at that contract. Look it over a little bit more. Seriously. I don't want you to get screwed, buddy. All right, Clay, you've been great. Thanks for talking to us on the show today.
Thank you, guys.
And hey, you want to plug anything right now?
How about Kristen Holt? She needs a raise.
Hey, she was just on the
Yes.
Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders swimsuit thingy.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I hosted it Saturday night.
Kristen, you hosted what?
There's a swimsuit video on ESPN.
You should have watched it, Clay.
I was probably busy.
Ruben Studdard called me. He was watching it.
I'm supposed to do the weather on Good Morning America on Thursday,
Yeah.
and then Miss America on Saturday night.
Oh, you know what? Hey, Clay, listen, my little brother's in Atlantic City right now for the Miss America pageant.
I have a feeling the hurricane's going to hit Atlantic City.
Oh, you know what, Clay? You need to go invest in some wooden little planks to cover yourself up in your hotel room. All right, buddy.
Hey, I'll get right on that.
Give us the weather for the Metroplex. Just since you're doing the weather for that show, just give us a little hypothetical weather for Dallas Fort Worth, if you could.
It's sunny and beautiful all day long. I don't know what that means. It was very beautiful when we were there, right?
Yay! All right, we love you, Clay. We're gonna say hello to Hanson for you. See you, Clay. Go. You better keep on cooking your breakfast.
Bye, Clay.
Love you, Clay.
Bye, Clay.
Bye, Kristen.
Bye. Clay Aiken, ladies and gentlemen.
That's great.
What do you think, huh?
He's great.
He sounded like he was totally preoccupied.
Who was that one guy we had on the show from American Idol? Which one called, Steven? Chris, I don't think you're on the show yet.
Gosh, who's the black guy?
He literally just called up. He was like, "Yeah,
the
hang
one
on a
that had a
second."
baby. The one that had a baby.
No, it wasn't him. It was not him.
Wasn't him?
That's
He's
another
like,
one.
I'll have him scrambled.
Yeah. Why is he on the air?
Smith.
It was Ricky.
Yes.
Ricky.
Literally, I'm like, so Ricky, buddy, what's going on? He's like, oh, not much. Yeah, can you give me 2 milks and some scrambled eggs? And I was like,
love Ricky. Ricky and Ruben would honestly wake me up because nobody had cars in the house. They weren't allowed to drive
Right.
at all. They had to stay. And I had a car since I was a house mama. So they'd always knock on my door and be like, Kristen, will you take us to In-N-Out Burger? Ricky and Ruben, 12:30 at night.
He got a little snappy at me with that little contract question. You know what I mean?
Well, we're not supposed to talk about it.
Well, it's true, though.
I already learned everything I told you. I know now I can't tell Fitz anything because he brings it up on the air.
It's like when I was asking Clay that question about the contract, Kristen was like, Fitz, don't. And I'm like, I know that they try to get him with the contract, if you know what I mean, you know?
But I'm just saying that's why he's snappy.
Also included in their contract is a thing that you sign that says you can't talk about your contract.
Exactly, so I just am in breach. Thank you.
He started plugging his management company, you know what I mean?
Well, it's Idol's management company. It's
is
Simon
that who it
Cowell's
is?
19
Simon's
Management.
It's a little communist organization.
See, and they're trying to say, oh, we're not associated with American Idol because for their career they need to not be associated with American Idol, but they will always be associated with American Idol.
They're always getting money taken out of their pocket from them.
Mm-hmm.
And Simon's getting richer and living on a little island with Ryan Seacrest somewhere.
Contracts will always benefit the person that writes it.
Can they sue you right now for breaching the contract?
No, I'm not. I haven't said Article 1,
'Cause, you know,
Section 2 says this.
I'm going to send him this tape of the show.
Go ahead.
7:16, the Fitz in the morning, and the Fitz Files coming up next. A big...